But when you look at like the team through like the back line, the midfield, and the forwards, I think that Real Madrid has a clear advantage. Like I'm gonna pick Mendy over Robertson. Okay, Virgil van Dijk is a good player, but I'm gonna be honest, like he's not so dynamic. Like he's big, he's like tall, he's like confident, he knows how to use his body well, but he's not like so fast.
I would start him over Alaba, but like still, I don't think he's like crazy dynamic.
Honestly, like I'm gonna be honest with you, at center back, I mean, it's gonna sound crazy for sure. I'll start Nacho or Alaba over him. I'll like, you know what? Van Dijk compares to Militao for me. Like they're both tall. I think Militao's faster than him now, but like they're both tall. They use their body well. Um, but like Virgil van Dijk against like Vinicius Jr. is like a wash. Like,
Well, I'll say this. I think if you're talking about making a real team, you can't have. I don't think it's very good to have a Militao and a Virgil van Dijk. I
no,
think that's why people don't really understand how good Real Madrid's defense is because the other teams have like very traditional, old school, big guys in the back running around. Real Madrid goes, we have one big, tall, athletic guy who can do it all still.
yeah,
And then we have another guy who's smaller, who's like very good on his feet, very mobile, very dynamic. And when you have that combo, that's dangerous. It's like when like Medel used to play back center back for Chile sometimes. Like
yeah,
he may not be like a heading monster, but he's a pest. He's frustrating. You can't get away from him. Because in soccer, you just need to mark people. To be honest, like
yeah.
you can get away with not having size by being able to just be marking people and playing good and being like fast and aggressive.
Exactly. Van Dijk is good, like to clear corners and set pieces. Like he's great for that. But
Yeah.
like
And even his size, that stuff's great. He does a lot of really good things, but he's not a dynamic he's not like a play anywhere player. Like Nacho can play anywhere.
He's not like Rudiger. Like Rudiger, like gets that rock. He goes up there. Like he's not like that.
When I watch not Van Dijk play, he's very stoic. You know, he has like that movement where it's like he just reminds me like a power forward. It was like he has an instant presence. If you get in a straight line, he can make it real hard for you to pass him. Like you're not gonna like necessarily burn the hell out of him. Like he's gonna make it hard for you to pass. He's tough. He's a great defender. Bam is actually one of the original people showing him love back in the day.
No, he's good.
We talked about how good Van Dijk. This is not a Van Dijk diss.
He's changed. He's changed since that ACL though.
He did. It's a little bit different, and everybody's a little bit different after ACL.
For sure.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think there's a big difference between players like him and like a Rudiger. Rudiger feels very versatile, and Rudiger also is like he has like this very intense speed about him. Like
exactly
when you watch him play, like his bad plays are as a result of his like defensive mindset. Like when I watch him make a bad play, like a foul, some of that, I'm like, it's because he's just like if he's there 1 second earlier, it's a phenomenal play. It is what it is. It's like Kamavinga, like he'll get the yellow card. But you'll see that like, damn, that's a really good defensive play because like that's the life to him, Casemiro, those kind of defenders, like they live that risk, but that's what makes them so good. And they have the athleticism to make up for those mistakes too.
Exactly. What's the name? So honestly, I'll pick Real Madrid center backs over Liverpool center